So guys, this is a review on the loaded Dervish. This is a mainly bamboo board with laminate, vertical laminate. So rather than having your plies this way, flat against the deck of your board, you have it this way, and you have a bunch of pieces of bamboo going like that. And the benefits of bamboo are that it's light, and it really gives you the flexibility if you're looking for that. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a history lesson on the Dervish. The Dervish itself is a Turkish dance, an Islamic dance that is mainly predominantly found in Turkey, and it's they're called whirling dervishes, and they basically they wear like these robe things with a hat, and they spin around really quickly like this, and it's actually really cool. You should check it out. Just go on YouTube and type in whirling dervish, and so that's where they got the name for the board. A lot of their boards are named after dances like the Bhangra, which is an Indian dance. So yes, I think that's also the inspiration for the graphic here. I think this is the like the robe from a dervish. So that's pretty cool. The specs on this board are 41.5 inches long, 8.5 inches wide, and a 33-inch wheelbase. So, just to let you know, I also own a Nelson Spindrift, and you can see a review for that there on our channel. And this current setup is Paris 180 trucks and yellow stimuluses. I'll do a review on the stimuluses later, probably not the Paris 180s because everyone has those. So yeah. That's my setup in case that helps you decide anything. I don't know. So right away, when you buy the board, it comes with this spray-on grip that has it's clear, so you can still see the bamboo and stuff. But really, I found that it didn't work very well. It came off, or wore out really quickly, and it just didn't grip very well in comparison to grip tape. So if you check on our channel or the annotation that I put here or there, you can see a tutorial on how to take the original grip off and put on your own grip tape. So that's pretty helpful because the grip that comes on here is not very good. I made this pretty cool design, but it took a really long time, so yeah, I don't know if it's worth it or not. So I would say overall it's a nice ride, except if you're going downhill or if you're doing sliding. A lot of people do slides on here. I personally do not feel comfortable on it. In comparison to my Nelson Spindrift, the Spindrift just feels much sturdier, and I just feel like I'm able to control that board a lot more than this. The flexibility on here kind of kills it, honestly. It's I find it a little too flexible, because when I'm doing things like shove-its, yeah, these kicktails are great for shove-its and manuals and stuff like that, but the flex kind of restrains you in that respect, because if you land the wrong way with the wrong weight distribution, it'll push the board it'll really easily push the board out from underneath you, because the board compresses and then you push it out with all your energy. So if you check out the video called Learning Shove-Its or something like that on our channel, you'll see that I had a couple of bad falls, and the reason is because of the flexibility of this board. And I have a Flex 2, which is the more flexy of the two, so that might be the reason for it. it says it's supposed to be for riders 100 to 170 pounds, and I'm 130 pounds. So I would recommend just getting the Flex 1 if you're thinking about getting a Dervish, to prevent that sort of flex dealing with you. However, if you're just looking to do some dancing and some cruising and carving and stuff, this is great. But when you're trying to get into, like some technical sliding and stuff that requires a more sturdy board, then I wouldn't go with the Dervish or Flex, especially Flex 2 Dervish. I generally found that I would really easily get speed wobbles on here, which is not a good thing. So that's another reason not to consider getting it for downhill or speed. Another thing I don't really like about the board is that the 8.5 inch width is kind of small. The Nelson Spin Drift has a 10 inch width, it just feels really, really nice on your feet because you just feel more sturdy and in control. It's a drop-through board, which gets it low to the ground, makes it easier to start a slide. And has I don't know if I already said this, but it has a 33 inch wheelbase. 41.5 inches is pretty big as far as the longboard, but I personally like it. It gives you a little more leverage, though on here I wouldn't recommend sliding, even though a lot of people do. So, just to reiterate, great, light, carvy, cruisy board. Not so much for anything else. I would say that if you're looking to get into anything other than those three sort of main things, then I would not stick with the Dervish. There's better alternatives out there for sliding and downhill, all those things. But for carving and cruising and dancing, it's really, really smooth and nice. If you can get over the horrible grip tape and all the other stuff that I mentioned. So, yes. Thank you for watching.